This is my now old tiller, and as you can see, the three separate pieces of wood are started to laminate, and so I thought it was time to do something about it and make myself a new one. I bought this old door frame and some other bits of mahogany from a friend of mine who was renovating a cottage and decided to shape my own tiller. So I started by cutting a section of door frame out which was just a bit longer than my old tiller. I then drew around the profile of my old tiller to give me a shape to cut for the new one. I clamped the piece of wood down to the garden bench and cut the profile using a trim saw. So you can see I've cut the main profile, I've just got that end to round, and the other end is just a little bit longer than is required, but that gives me enough wood to start shaping the end that I hold. I decided to use a belt sander to finish off the final shaping. Now I was happy with the shape, it was time to start varnishing. So my first coat was a 50-50 mix of varnish and thinners. Made sure I've got rid of all the dust, of course. That helps the liquid to soak into the wood before I start applying further coats of just varnish. So with that first coat dried, here's how it looks, and then what I had to do now is just sand it down with fine grit sandpaper, ready for the first of the remaining coats of varnish. I think I put 5 coats on after this. Each coat had a sanding in between, and then the last coat obviously gave it its gloss finish. Once I was happy with all that and it was dry and been left to dry for a while, I put the fittings back on and here it is in place in all its shining glory. Thanks for watching. See you next time.